What's this? Oh. Oh, man. What up? All right. Well, so yesterday was cool. After I went for the walk early in the morning, I came back inside. Well, it took a while. I had to do some other things. But later in the afternoon, man, my nose is still running. Later in the afternoon, I got to make a track, which was pretty cool. And it came out way better than the day before. So the 4 I had 0 for 4 2 days ago, and yesterday was 1 for 1. So I'm gonna go for this walk, get this light exercise, then I'm gonna go back in there and make a beat. And then later on today, I gotta teach a kickboxing class. And then happy Halloween, right? Well, for the people that celebrate Halloween. So it's nice outside today. It is nice outside. So that track came out yesterday that I finished, Do You Wanna Dance? That came out yesterday. The song instrumental and a cappella. Now I'm gonna promote that song for the rest of this month. I'm gonna figure out all the different ways that I can get that song out to people. I'm gonna chill out on going live. This is gonna be my last day going live, making the beat for this month. I know I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna pop up in November. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna try to figure out a thing. I don't think I'm gonna go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little too old for that. Plus, I was never into that. It sounds like you are, though. He said, are you really going to go back snatching again? Nah. I'm going to stay indoors, just get my cool out on. Watch, what am I watching? What is that show I'm watching? It's a Korean show that is pretty ill. Hellbound. That's what I'm gonna do. For Halloween, I'm gonna finish watching Hellbound. Have you seen that show, Hellbound? It's in Korean, but the show is dope. It's like these I don't know what they are. They come if you're a sinner or something like that. They come in and destroy you, take your soul and drag you to hell. It's actually a good show. I just I think I'm on the 3rd episode. So today, while everybody's doing Halloween, later on tonight, after I, make my beat and teach the kickboxing class, I'm gonna probably binge watch Hellbound. And then if I get through Hellbound, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna watch Lioness, because Lioness finally came out. Well, 2nd season of Lioness. I don't know if you watched that, but that's a good one too. And then I gotta finish reading through all this YouTube stuff. YouTube for artists, songwriters, and producers. They got detail. You know what? This is actually a good thing right now. It doesn't matter if people show up or not, because now I can run through everything that I got to do business-wise. Because a lot of times I write notes for myself. I make a checklist for myself of what I'm supposed to be doing, and I still don't get through it. So maybe if I talk it out like I'm talking to you right now, and if I talk it out to myself, I'll remember everything that I need to do. All right. So the song came out 2 days ago. I'm still going live. I'm gonna chill out on the live. I got to read all my stuff. Oh, I know what I got to do. Now that the song is out, I got to make sure I got to register the song with my publishing admin. That's something I gotta do. And then I gotta finish reading through all the YouTube channel stuff so that we know all the tools that YouTube has so we can continue to grow. And I wanna, what is this? Somebody did a, That's a shame, Chris. Why you gotta be like that, yo? Come on, fam. Yeah. But I'm gonna learn all of YouTube's policies, features, and all that stuff. So there's a lot of, you know what I realized? YouTube has a good thing with how to utilize their platform the best. For artists, for anybody, really. But it's just a lot, because they put a lot of information together. What is that? Yeah, they put a lot of information together. So I'm gonna go through that too. I can't go through it while I'm watching Hellbound because you got to read the subtitle. But I can do it while I'm watching Lioness. What else we got to do? Oh, even though we got this release coming up, this release that just happened 2 days ago, I have another song at the end of November called Drinking Whiskey. And I really want to get these Spotify numbers up. Getting the YouTube numbers up and the Spotify numbers is going to allow me, even at this age, at the age I am now, I'm 47 years old now, even as an older artist, to get back outside because it shows demand, right? It's just not about playing music. It shows demand. Even if the demand is kind of around the world, it's going to be kind of harder to get shows in, unless there's a demand in that state. But I'll figure it out. So I'm in Jersey. We want to start doing shows in Jersey, probably in Connecticut, Pennsylvania, start rolling out. What's up? That beat you made yesterday was some heat, bro. Yo, Vaughn, thank you. Yeah. And we just gonna keep going. I'm gonna make another beat. Today. I think it helped yesterday. What I did after 30 days of making tracks, I was starting to get tired or whatever. So yesterday I switched up the routine. What I did is I came outside like I am right now and I went for a walk. But I didn't really walk because I went on live like I am now. I sat down and I was talking for an hour and a half. This time I'm gonna keep moving or whatever like that. But just getting the fresh air first. When I got back to the studio, I didn't make a beat right away. I had some other stuff to do. But then I think it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. I finally sat down to make some music. And it came out, I'm glad that you like the beat. Basically, I'm saying, switching up the routine helped me make the beat. Because the day before, I tried 4 times to make a track. And they was all sounding kind of, I don't know. Let me see. I'm in Swaziland. Let's make some international fire. Where's Swaziland at? I never even heard of that. Oh, this is why I like this, because you meeting people from all over the place. Where's that at, yo? Hey, what's up? Yeah, where's that at? All right, so then, man, I lost track of time. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back in there. Let me see. Africa, next to South Africa. Man, okay. So let me ask you a question. So you out there, you saying that you making music. Are you doing live shows? Right, because it's one thing to make the songs and just put it up on the internet, but are you getting live in front of people? Whether it's open mics, you're getting paid shows, you're collaborating with people, you're trying to build up an audience. It's part of an artist's job, right? Writing and producing songs. Social media has now been the artist's job, but also part of the artist's job is getting out and performing the songs in front of people. So are you doing that where you're at? And that's a part of that you got to get out there. You have to, you know what I'm saying? That's your thing. Shoot, Willie Nelson, 90 years old. He's still out there performing. So is Smokey Robinson, which I think is dope. You know what I'm saying? So are you out there performing? Jerry, what you talking? I'm pulling what out? Don't. Let's not get crazy now, okay? Most of your work is in production. Okay. So you're producing for, what are you doing? You're producing for other artists? Oh, it's okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, you talking about Willie Nelson. But why you say that? Is that actual fact? Jerry, is that actual fact what you saying? They hid the comment because, it's kind of, you're disrespecting somebody. But I did read your comment. And where'd you get that thing about that you're saying about Willie Nelson? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got actual fact, or you just throwing stuff on the internet? What's that? I'm in Jersey too. No, Vaughn, that's the problem. That's the problem. I haven't did any shows for the last 8 years, and any serious shows, it's probably been over 10 years. Like if, I don't know where you at in Jersey, but I was the one, you know, in Starland Ballroom. You know, I did some shows with, you know, like Wu-Tang, Red and Mev, Tech Nine and stuff like that, out in Pennsylvania, Lloyd Banks. And then I did like this stuff at the Court Tavern in New Brunswick. You know, just in the area. I don't know where, or in Plainfield. So then you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way up in Secaucus now. But yeah, you know what time it is, yo. No, I haven't been doing those shows, and that's the thing, right? Because it's been over 10 years. Like I said, any serious shows, and I tried some onesie twosie things like 8 years ago, and it really wasn't working out. So that's why I decided to keep my butt inside and figure it out. And so I figured out how to make paper for what I do inside for the last 8 years. Now that, you know, everything opened back up, I'm trying to go back outside, but it's just figuring that thing out. So what about in Plainfield? You doing show? What do you do? You produce? You write? What do you do? And I'm talking to you, Vaughn. Bro, I do. Binoculars said, bro, I do the biggest shows in Swaziland. I'm just trying to spread internationally, as we all are. We all trying to spread internationally. So you, Binocular, you do, okay, you say you do the biggest shows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow, do you have video up of the shows? Because if they're the biggest shows, you definitely videotaping. If not, you know what I'm saying? Where's your proof? I wanna see proof. I wanna see the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And but I'm gonna follow your channel, okay? I'm gonna make sure I follow your channel. And if you don't got no video up of these shows that you talking about, could you please point me into where somebody got a video? I'm really interested into seeing wherever live music is happening. Yo, the internet is cool, but I think it's, you know, everything is open back up. So I think it's a thing of figuring out with independent artists that are really getting busy, how to connect from state to state, country to country and stuff like that, how to get them shows, but those money-making shows. So the demand really gotta be there. It's bigger than just saying, hey, I do music, because everybody do music at this point, and the internet done laid everything flat for everybody. Let me see. What do you get when you mix human DNA and goat DNA? Kicked out of the... Okay. Sure, I can send you an EPK. Okay. Well, I'm gonna follow I'll follow your, my email's inside my YouTube channel, so you can email it to me if you want. If not, I'm gonna subscribe to, like I said, I'm gonna subscribe to your channel, and then I'll find your email or something like that. But yeah, if you want to speed things up, right on my YouTube channel, which you're on my YouTube channel right now, there's the email button. Hit the email button, and then, yeah, you can send that to me. I want to see them videos. What was the last show that you did? Is that recently, or you're talking about some, like for me, like I said, I haven't performed in over 10 years. Well, like I said, I did a couple just pop out, but it wasn't really nothing. So let me see. Nah, I'm a drummer, but I got the MPC one. I'm trying to learn how to run samples through that joint. Oh, Vaughn, you a drummer. You about to, rip through that thing. I noticed that the drummers, they gravitate towards that thing. They're the illest ones on there. Yeah, but I mean, without you running samples, they already got sounds in there. But the samples is easy to get in there because you got the little SD card. You get an SD card, put it to your computer, and then just dump it inside, and then you got your sounds. You could sample in with the RCAs or the quarter inches if you want to sample into the drum machine, or you could just plug it into the computer and then drag samples in. So there's many ways to get the samples. You said I take forever to say nothing? That's cool. Yo, Big Fat Mush, guess what? If I'm saying nothing, you have mad options. You can go anywhere in the world. That's the beauty of today. There's mad options. So you don't even have to hear me talk. If you're here just to say that, that means you must like the sound of my voice, baby. And I'm cool with that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sharing my thoughts. That's it. For the people that want it. For the people that don't want it, hey, yo, you know where you could go. Let me see. How about 5 rappers from 5 different countries and you drop a beat? We do the biggest cipher we can, put in the work. I mean, hey, that's the easy one, because right now on the channel right now, I have a playlist on my YouTube channel right now of instrumentals that I produce. I keep getting people asking me about, about, oh, they want to rock over one of the instrumentals. I already have the playlist is right on the YouTube channel that you're watching this live on right now. The instrumentals is on there. It says it, Uni Instrumental Playlist. I mean, I don't know how to make it clear. You know what I'm saying? And can I drop links in here? See, I can't even drop links in this joint. Yeah, you right. I'm like 70. You right. Hey man, I'm not putting in no work. And I don't think you are either, because you over here typing. So, yeah, I'm 70, actually. And I ain't putting in no work. You see me walking around, you right. I ain't putting in no work. I'm chilling. What you doing? I'm gonna hit you with the link on your email, bro. Catch some wisdom from you. Hit me up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely hit me up. The email is there and the thing, and we'll keep it. Like I said, once I take this walk, then I'm gonna get back in there in the booth, make something. And then, I mean, you close, so we could figure something out, because I am trying to figure something out. But that's dope that you know, there's somebody around the way. I'll talk to you in a few of, I mean, unless you staying around. But yeah, I'll be up there and making something later on. Let me see. Hey man, Grandpa, you need to drop the side quest and enjoy it. What do you think I'm doing? Hey man, what am I doing right now? I'm enjoying life. You sound upset, Grandpa, grandson, grandkid, whatever. Yo, whatever you want. I'm enjoying life. You sound like you're miserable right now, baby. Come on, chill out. You know what I'm saying? What's up, light-skinned Spike Lee? Nah, just chilling, just enjoying a little walk, a little fresh air before I lock in the booth and, make some music or whatever like that. So yeah, I just want to enjoy the fresh air real quick. Over here right now, yesterday was cold, but today, yo, it's nice. It's like dang near 70. It felt like a spring day, well, a regular fall day. Let me see. I'm trying to walk and talk. I mean, look through these comments. Huh? I ain't 70, but if somebody gonna say, oh, I'm 95, you know what I'm saying? Look at my skin. The skin is busting at 95 years old. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is there an age limit? Is there an age limit to have a phone, to be on the internet? Let me know. Is there an age limit to make music? Is there an age limit to make money? Let me know. Is there an age limit to take care of your family? So, let me know. For anybody got something to say, give me the limit. Hottest hamburger sandwiches. Since the focus is the age, let's have a conversation about that. What do you think is the age limit that you should stop doing anything? Like, what would you be doing? What would you do at 20 years old? Should you stop doing music at 20? Are you too old? Should you stop doing music at 30, 40, 50, 60? I mean, like Quincy Jones, he's still what? He's like 80 something? Or we were talking about Willie Nelson. Oh, I was talking about Willie Nelson or Smokey Robinson. I think these brothers like 80 years old. When are you supposed to stop? What is the age? Yeah, I'm wondering. Because I figure that as long as, let me get across the street before I get hit. But I figure as long as you got creativity in your mind and your heart, at whatever age, because I see far too many people get older and they start living life. And it's like, yo, we do have the privilege to get to, like, say we get the privilege to make it to 70 years old. We probably got grandparents, aunts, and uncles out of that age now. Imagine that you go from 70 to 100. Yo, that's 30 years of life. What are you gonna do? You gonna stop doing stuff? I would think that you make the most out of your energy and your time right now, so that when you live that older life, that you can still enjoy it instead of just being boxed in and doing nothing. See what I'm saying? I work for my future self. That's why I'm always busting. Every day I get up and I get to work, because it's like it's a privilege to still have all your limbs, to have all your faculties. You know what I'm saying? It's a privilege for that. And a lot of people take it for granted, just wasting it away. You see? That's it, Dub. That's it, really. You keep going until you can't no more. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because, you pop up on these joints and it's always, and I know it's probably like young kids all the time, But it's always somebody saying something. But I always figure it's like, yo, the person that's saying something is doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? The person that has something to say is doing nothing. Because I'm going to tell you, every time that I run across somebody that's getting busy, I only want them to continue to get busy because I already know that life is hard. From being older now and going through stuff, you know how life has its ups and downs. Life is hard as hell. And that's why some people want to quit and stuff like that. But to me, you got to be a fighter. So, you know what I'm saying? I always encourage people to be a fighter. You're going to have to fight your way through life. You're going to have to fight for everything that you want. Nobody going to give you nothing, really. Oh, man. That's cool. But yeah, so for me, I never waste time like getting on nobody. I never try to get my laugh off on somebody else's misery or like it serves no point. When I get with people, it's all about, well, it's all about building. It's all about building because again, we already at the bottom of the barrel. So why am I gonna fight with you? You know what I'm saying? I just wanna make sure I don't get hit. It doesn't mean that you're a good or a bad person. It doesn't, but you shouldn't cut yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, like if you're hurting and you feeling like you got to do like self-pain and stuff like that, I encourage you to find another way, man. Put that energy into something. Even like this, look at me, look at this. This is the most basic thing that you could do, man. And I know this is not really nothing. Like, please don't hurt yourself, right? Don't do no cutting and stuff like that. It's like, and it's an easy thing to say, right? Because there's something going on. It does not make you a bad person, not at all, not at all. And it's just like you might need some help. You might need somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? You might need to get that fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Might need to get out of a certain situation. But nah, you're not a bad person at all. But I'm a beg you, man, please stop cutting yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you're a male or a female, but that ain't the move. And that's what I mean by fighting. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna mess around and do it too much. And something worse gonna happen. Like, cause if you're not here, it's over with. But at least every day that you get up on the other side of the grave, you can get busy, man. So like, yeah, don't do that, Don't hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of stuff out here to hurt you anyways. What you wanna do is build up that core, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be willing to fight. And I'm talking to you, Alton, because I see your message. Please don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Please don't do that. I'm dead serious about that. Yeah, man. So what else I gotta do? All right, we know we gotta do the YouTube. We know we gotta register the song. The other song's coming out in November. Oh, I gotta finish. I was gonna make an EP thing, but I guess if I do one song, what I'm trying to do is get a consistent schedule of every month is a release. And I try to put every release for like at least 2 years out. This way I can think, right? This way I can think and work on other things. So, man, it is nice out. Look. Hey, yo, Dub, I got one right now that's doing pretty good. You want to check that one out? So when I first got my distribution deal, I made an EP called The Monster. And I put that out October of last year. So I guess this is a way to build up the traction because it didn't really move. None of the music is really moving yet. And that's why a lot of this popping up and doing this is how it's like me going back out in the street. But so now that you asked, it's like a peace, stress free, what's going on? Yeah, but so the EP is called The Monster, and I put that out September 2023, and it has the song instrumentals acapella. It's a 5-song EP. You might want to check that one out. You know what it is, stress free. I'm out here. I'm just getting some air, man, before we get busy. Make sure I don't get hit. Nice. Yeah, because yesterday when I broke up the routine and I went out for the walk, And yo, when I went to make a beat, yo, the beat came out, I was happy with the beat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's fire or not, it's subjective to whoever's listening to it. But to me, I was happy with what I put together versus the day before when I tried 4 or 5 times and nothing worked. So I'm starting the day again. I'm starting the day again with a little walk in that air. Only thing that I want to do different is I want to get up earlier. Yo, I would love to be one of those people that can get up at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I've done it a couple times, but I'm talking about on a consistent basis. I feel like the world is quiet. Well, on my side of the planet, the world is quiet at 4 o'clock. You can get a lot of work done. By 8 o'clock, you done destroyed most of the day already. You got busy. Samuel, what's the word? I still got to do that. Yo, Stress and Samuel, there's a dude in here from Binocular SD. He's out in Africa. And he's saying that he's getting busy. He's supposed to send me some stuff here. He's saying, and Vaughn Jones, he's out in Jersey. He's saying it. I'm just saying because I know you guys are musicians and there's some other musicians in here. And I think that everybody, you know, it'll be dope if everybody connects. So if you see them on here, one's name is Binocular SD. He's the one from Africa. And if you see Vaughn Jones on here, Vaughn Jones is from Jersey, like myself. So check those guys out. And Vaughn, check out Stress Free and check out Samuel. Same thing for you, Binocular. Check them out. Dub, you keep popping up here. Dub, you pretty consistent. You make music too, or are you just a music listener? I mean, not just, because being a music lover is something too. Look, I'm about to get hit. I'm running across. Hey, y'all, there's a Cybertruck here. Oh, yeah? Oh, a Cybertruck carrying a... Oh, bust this. Look, watch this. Let me see. It's carrying a thing. Look. You see that? And it's carrying... That's dope. I don't know. It's carrying cement or what? Let me see. Let me get across the street before I get hit. You know what? I'm gonna go up the hill. Maybe we can get a view of the city. Oh, producer, see? Look at, there's another one. There's another one, Dub. All right, so Dub, meet Binocular SD out in Africa. Vaughn, I think Vaughn is a drummer. Samuel he's an artist too. Yo, DJ Skill, he's a DJ. That's right. Stress Free is a man he's a teacher, producer, songwriter, a man of many travels. Oh, that's good. And that's the group I'm looking for. So all the nonsense, mugs come in the group with the nonsense. We just gonna shut them. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Pay them no attention. I was giving them some attention. I got advised not to. But I'm just like this. This is what we want to see. We want the real ones to link up. We want the real ones to link up together to get things done, especially if you really getting things done. We're gonna keep the music flowing through this group, the art flowing through this group, the creativity going there, the connections, the entrepreneurship. Like I said, I'm an independent, full-time independent artist for the last 8 years. It didn't even happen for me. Here, while we walking, I'm gonna tell you a little bit so y'all know about me. I'll give you a little piece because I'm getting a little piece. We get to know each other. But I pursued music out of high school and did a couple things over the last 20-something years. I'm not gonna talk about all the past things because the past doesn't really matter. What matters is the point that we're at right now. And in my late 30s, I got frustrated. I have 3 kids. So I got frustrated because I couldn't find a way for the music to support what I do, no matter how big I got. Did things with Microsoft, did big shows, sold merch, all that stuff, but I couldn't make enough bread, right? So I got frustrated. And then by the time I turned late 30, I found Fiverr and I started selling services on Fiverr. So for the last 8 years, I was freelancing on Fiverr doing voiceovers, vocals, jingles, instrumentals, light instrumentals, but mostly voiceovers and vocals. I started out with jingles, then I got away from that thing because it just got a little bit corny or whatever like that to me. So I've been freelancing for 8 years. And then, but the last 2 years, it slowed down. But as it slowed down, I got a situation with AWOL, which is a part of Sony, distribution, something I always waited on. And then the publishing administration thing, which was also through Sony with a partnership through BeatStars. So it's like, yo, as my freelancing things go down, my artist thing was going up, even being older. So I was like, yo, I've been waiting on this. And at the same time, I got my skills up in Pro Tools. I finally got my own studio. I paid through it through having, recording for other people, AT&T, Nike, Pepsi, Samsung, the NFL, Canada Super. Like, yo, I did massive. I made 4,000 recordings in like the last 8 years. I mean, paid. And it allowed me to put myself in the position that I'm in now, even being older. So I was like, once I got the Sony situation, I was like, yo, let me take my shot. Because I already know what to do. I already did the shows. I already did the legwork, the posters, the flyers, going to the radio, being on TV. Yeah, like all that shit, I already did it. So it's like, yo, this is like, my goal when I was younger, it was to be an older artist. It's like, yo, I just want to die art. That's all. That's it. Have an audience that you can make music whenever you want and send it to them. They mess with it. And that's it. They come out to the shows, make the best music, play the best shows. That's the only goal. I don't really care about doing anything else, as long as I'm taking care of my family. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point that we are in right now. And so part of doing all that, you see me making the music, I'm doing it live and I'm trying to make a connection with folks. So I'm telling you why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm just not up here as some talking head looking for attention. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping to inspire and motivate people that's just like me, that are older. That's because, you notice that a lot of people get older, they get responsibilities and then they quit. But when they quit, the thing keeps going and they come back in. And it's like, yo, life is gonna have its up and down. It has its ups and downs for everybody, but the whole thing is to stick it out the whole way through. And the only reason that this is working for me now is because I stuck it out. I never bowed out. And so I wanna encourage at any age, whether you're 17, 27, 37, 47, 57, it doesn't matter. Get in, get started, and stay down. Stay down the whole time, no matter what happens. There's a death in the family, stay down. Money's low, stay down. Money's up, stay down. You know what I'm saying? Stay down for what you believe in, especially if you say, because music is timeless. Music is timeless. And think about this, we're in a unique position that you could create something right where you're at right now, and you own everything. You don't have to go to no label. You own everything. There's a way for you to get it out to the world. And if you can get to your audience, the people that mess with it, you could get paid. And I'm not just saying an audience in the terms of like a listening audience, because like I said, for the last 8 years, I made money as a freelancer, an audience that will pay like companies that will pay for your skills. And I want that for every independent artist. I want that for, even if you don't want to do it full time. If you say, hey, I got a great full-time job, I just like doing it on the, I still want it for you, because it's a great feeling that you're making something and somebody's paying for it. And it could pay. It could pay an electric bill. It could pay a phone bill. It could buy groceries. I mean, how ill is that? How ill is that you could come with something from your mind, you can make it, and somebody, and you know what I'm saying? And you can get bread for it. And you can pay bills with that. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, yo. Let me see. I'm doing it DIY right now. Binocular, I'm doing it DIY. It's a lot. Let me tell you what. It's a lot of work. It's hard as hell. Like I said, my distribution is set up in a way where it's like they got a small cut of everything they get from me, right? But I got to do all the work myself. And it's the same thing if you're on DistroKid, TuneCore. It's the same thing. And man, it's a lot of work. Yes, it's a lot of work. But you can do it yourself. Because the way that technology is, they're setting it up that a person can do it themselves. I'm doing a lot of it myself. Do I want to? No. You know what I'm saying? But I've had teams back in the day and things just didn't work out for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Things didn't just work out. So until the right team comes around, which I do think right now is the right team. Like I said, I got AWOL, Sony on distribution side, BeatStars, Sony on the publishing side, on getting work, daily work or monthly work on the Fiverr side. Amazon is a partner on the commission side, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully pretty soon, all the platforms. So it's like, yeah, you could do it yourself. And these are my partners now. But yeah, it would be good to get, I don't want to get hit. It would be good to get other partners, but like I said, with age comes wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And I just know that it's like, it got to be the right people. You don't want to bring somebody, because you don't want to bring somebody into your business or into your fold that can harm your business and fold, because it's like it's your life on the line. And people like to play with people's lives. Just like people like to get on the internet and say a whole bunch of silly stuff and not thinking about what the other person across might feel or think or what they're going through. It's the same thing. People will jump in your business or jump in your life, mess it up, and walk off like nothing ever happened. And so you got to protect that. You got to protect your peace, if that makes sense. And let me look at these comments. My fault, I was just yapping. Yeah, I did it all DIY. But yo, why you think, yo, my first EP that I put out was in 2000, was called Nourishment. And I had to show you the CD. I went to Disc Makers to do it, man. I remember when I did that thing, like I said, that was in 2000. And I did it DIY then, and people were like, nah, you can't do it yourself. And it's like, that's how I said it. It's like technology showed me that technology has made it easier and easier for me to do it myself, because what people said couldn't be possible is possible now. But look at how long it took. I stayed around, and I stayed because I just wanted to own the rights to my thing. And whatever reason, people, like I said, people play with your life. So it's 25 years later. So it took a long time to get here, but it's only happening because I never stopped, if that makes sense. So let me see. Said, bro, I remember being homeless. We're just, you go through it. You really go through it. And that really see if you really want to do it. Because then you be like, it's more than, oh, I want fame. Because a lot of people just want attention and fame. And it's like, nah, I really want this thing to work. I want this thing to work. So then you go through it. That's why you go through the pain of learning instruments or learning the business. You go through the pain because you want that to work. You don't want to go to I don't want to go to no job that I don't like and complain, or, oh, come on, complain about my boss, X, Y, and Z, and then I'm going to make music. I already been there. I used to do cable, put my pole up on the, you could put my ladder on the pole, do cable, and I'm like, that was for my kids and stuff like that. And then be selling mixtapes out the cable truck and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted out. I used to sell t-shirts and sneakers and stuff like that to stretch my money out so I can go to the studio. It was always about the flip. It was always about getting something that was $1 to make it 2, 4, you know what I'm saying? So I could do music. So it was always about that, And that's why it's like when I'm talking to folks and it's like, they get discouraged. It's like, nah, man, you got to get that hustle in you. Like, it's a music hustle. Like you gotta get the product as best as you can get it at the point that you are in your life, but then you gotta push it. I mean, that's what it was for me for 25 years. That's why we're at the point that we're at now. And I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I never had to give up anything. I never had to give up my morals. Yeah, it was slower growth, but it's growth nonetheless. Slow growth better than no growth. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see. Re-inspire me to get back. Yeah. And yo, Dub, when you get back to the music, never let it go, yo. Never let it go. Because if you think about it, when you're doing the music, that's who you really are. That's who you are. It'd be crazy how life gets on you and then you walk away from the music. And you know what I'm saying? Because life's happening. But that's the thing that brings you joy. That's the thing that fires you up. Like, I bet you if you woke up in the morning and the first thing and you got to make, and I know everybody got responsibilities, but you got up and you got to make you a beat or make you a song, you're going to be fired up for the day. And that's how I feel about these walks and how I feel about music. I make sure I do it because sometimes life does get beside you and then you never get to the music. You get gear, you get all this equipment, and you don't touch the music. And it's like, yo, you gotta do that thing every day. It's like brushing your teeth. It's like breathing. See that? You gotta do music like that, like you're breathing. Music. Let me see. Yeah. Yo, stress free. Remember I was telling you, I used to work in a studio and they had, that was my introduction right there, the MPC 2000. You had to pop those discs in. I think they had SCSI drive on that joint. You know what I'm saying? They had that SCSI drive or whatever. Yeah. That was my introduction. You still use the MPC 2000 now? Let me see, that's me. I got a full-time job, but I make music for the fills and get paid when I can. Yo, Samuel, and that's all good. Everybody gonna do what's right for them, yo. Everybody gonna do exactly what's right for them. And because you know your level. Yo, I'll give you an example, right? When I did some shows with Wu-Tang, my cousin was my DJ, right? DJ stylist. But he's also a truck driver. And yo, he said as a kid, he always wanted to be a truck driver. So he was already living out his dream. So when we did Wu-Tang together, he was like, yo, I just DJ'd, opened up for Wu-Tang. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? He was good with that. That was his level. And he went on and he went back to his business. But for me, like, I felt about the music differently. And I looked at those as all stepping stones. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to establish myself too as an independent artist. So my level is different. I got a different type of hunger. So like when you saying, Sam, you got the full-time job, you try to get paid whenever you could get paid, I'm in agreement with that too. The fact is that you're doing your music all the time, that you make sure that you make time for music. You must make time for music. You know what I'm saying? No matter what's going on in life, you must make time. Just like you got to make time for exercise and make time to sharpen your mind, make sure time for your loved ones, you must make time for music. Because life throws a lot of distractions. You know what I'm saying? People making time for the gram, for Facebook, for Snapchat, for TikTok. But you must make time for music. I should get that recording and put that in a song. That's good for house music. Let me see. I'm thinking about using, hey, Dub, don't think about it. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you right now, Dub, if you think about using Fiverr, I can tell you right now, it's a lot more competitive. Like I told you, for the last 2 years, things have slowed down dramatically. I'm used to a certain thing, so it has slowed down. But maybe I need to put some other offerings up. But I'm used to what I'm used to. Anyways, I'm trying to get this thing to work with Sony. So, but yo, give it a shot. You might have something unique to offer the marketplace. You might have a fresh perspective. But I say Fiverr is still a good platform for anybody freelancing, and they have mad categories. I once did a speed reading commercial for them, and at that time they had 300 categories, over 300. Now they have probably about over 600 categories. So you could find something on Fiverr. You could definitely find something on Fiverr that you could do and make some bread. And it's really up to you, you know, how you structure things. If you can make some serious bread, some part-time bread. You know, when I first started the business, my goal was to see like my smallest bills. Could I do that? Yo, like I said, could I pay for the internet bill, the electric, the phone bill? And then it kept going up to the rent. And then it just got going higher and higher. And we were able to go and do things. So, yeah, start small, man, and just be patient with it, because there's money there. Wherever there's $1, there's two, there's four, and you just gotta just go in it. But yeah, give Fiverr a chance, man. Give Fiverr a chance. You probably have something to offer, yo. Let me see. Samuel, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make time to go and subscribe to everybody's channel. And then I figure, because YouTube is like a one sheet. That's what I'm even reading in the stuff that they're putting out. It's like a one sheet. So all the artists here, YouTube, I think everybody's YouTube should be up to par, right? So we got everybody's username on here. I'm talking to you, Sam. I'll tell you, because I see you tag Vaughn and Binoculars. Where can we find y'all stuff? I'm hoping that we can find everybody's stuff right up on YouTube. All your links, whatever you got going on. If you're getting busy, right? Because what I notice, I watch YouTube like TV. So if I watch YouTube like TV, I'm pretty sure other people are too, whether it's on the phone or on the TV itself. So Dub said it's all on CD. Dang, Dub, yeah. Come on, Dub, let's go, baby. That's good though. You got some hardware to pump if you needed to. You gotta get that stuff online a little bit now. Or just move on, move past it, move to the new, right? Mach 468, that's cool. I mean, whatever, that's cool. I don't know why you telling all us. We talking about something totally different. Could you imagine you're just like in a group of people talking, and then you just come in and you just say the most random thing? Everybody just gonna look at you like, huh? All right, as we was talking, but I'm blessed to get a lot of, Stress-Free said, I'm blessed to get a lot of work as a studio engineer, session drummer. This is when they, yo, that's it. Yo, you know what? Stress-Free, and I like that, right? Because that's kind of, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you still providing a service to folks, right? As a studio engineer and a session drummer. And then it's like, okay, hey, yeah, I got the production, I do X, Y, and Z. I like that approach. So it's not always in your face. You're being of service first. It's like, I mean, I think that's the goal. I think, like, you know, with music, especially with the rapping, even when doing the shows, you used to see a lot of rappers that thinking about the show is about them or everything is about them. And it's like, nah, these people paid their hard-earned money to be there. They're spending their time here. So it's about servicing the audience. It's about servicing the buyers. It's about servicing the customers, whoever's on the other end. It ain't about you. And it's like, yo, that approach that you talking about, I really feel that approach. I'm talking to you, Stress-Free. I feel that approach, because you know, it's like, okay, people need engineering. A lot of people they do not know their way around the studio. And then a lot of people need drumming. So you come as a session drummer. And then, you know, saying people like, man, this dude is a cool guy, blah, 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 blah. Because it's usually once you give people great, high quality service in one thing, they want to know if you can do other things. And it's like, okay, or at least they trust your judgment. So you were like, nah, I don't do that. But I do have somebody for that. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to build your connection strong too and be really dope. See, that's my thing, man. It's like be really dope and then connect with other people that's really dope. And you can just leave all the rest of the stuff wherever it's at. All the mediocre stuff can just stay where it's at. All the people that's hating, they can sit on the sidelines. But you just be really dope and then connect with other people that's really dope. And then just make really dope stuff. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it going. That's it. Elevating to the highest level. Let me see. Samuel said the same thing. Samuel said the same thing I was saying. Yeah, proud of you. There you go. Hey, you know. Straight up, bro. AI to my job. That's all right, Leonardo. Yo, master AI. Find another job, yo. Use AI to find your next job. If AI took your job, then I was like, hey, that's... You know what I'm saying? Or master AI and make that your job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is better. Yo, Sam, I'm with you. It's better music if you don't have to give nothing up. Yeah, because you're making it on your terms. Now the issue becomes, right? And especially your morals. And we've seen it, and you see it. People is willing to do a lot of stuff just to be famous or whatever the case may be. But you're like, again, the beauty is if you can make the music on your terms and whenever you want and put it out to an audience that wants it. And that's why I like that whole situation with the limited run thing too, because you don't need 100 million sold, which is cool. Like Michael Jackson Thriller did over 100 million. A lot of records did over 100 million. But you can still make a comfortable living and still provide for your family with 1,000 people, with 500 people. You know what I'm saying? With 250 people if the price is right. You know what I'm saying? You just do your numbers and then you offer a limited product and you have a audience. So let me see. It's better. 2,500. We talking about stress-free. Hey, Dub, ain't nothing wrong with that. But my kids are my world right now. They been my whole world. Why else you think this thing took so long? I was raising kids but still doing music. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it's like, okay, everything got to go into the music. F these kids. Nah, it don't work like that. You a parent. You're going to always be a parent. And you got to figure out a way, once the kids come, it's not about you no more. It's all about them. And then you have to structure your life. And that's why I encourage when somebody is young, it's like, yeah, you got to go after it. Yo, go after it while you're young, because the more responsibilities you get, the harder it gets. So like you young, you have all these fresh ideas. You got to work on your skills, work on your talents, learn a way to get paid for what you love to do already from the gate. So that way, when you decide to get married or you decide to have kids, you already in shape. You already got your thing together versus like, you're distracted, you're partying, you're doing all these things. You're not working on skills. Oh, boom. Now I got wife and kids and I'm 30 and I'm having a midlife crisis and I'm trying to figure out what to do. You should be working on all those things early. You know what I'm saying? Because that is, like when you have, not even a wife, because you're a significant other and kids and stuff like that, they are going to be your world. If you're a good parent, they are going to be your world. I mean, some parents don't care. They abuse their kids or they abandon them and stuff like that. So, Dub, I'm with you on that. Because I love my kids. Even as they're getting older, I love them to death. Even as difficult they be, still love them. Okay, Binocular and Samuel's connecting. I love it. Yup. Okay, not trying to be disrespectful, so I guess he needs attention, but we're gonna move past that. What time you gonna be on later? I don't know. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna charge up the phone, and then I'm gonna make something. Yeah, just turn the notification on, and then at least you'll see it, because I don't really be having no set time, no set schedule. I kind of like to move freely. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's bad of me, but I'm just doing what I do. I work for the city of Chicago. 5 a.m. to 5:30 after work. I don't have a musician gig. I'm in my studio 4 p.m. every night, bro. You got to be that. Yeah, you do got to be that serious. You do have to be that serious. I think that's stress free. I think that's what mugs don't get. Mugs think because they got talent that everything's supposed to happen for them. Because just like how you saying, it's like I remember just staying up all night till 6 in the morning, but having to work at 7. You know what I'm saying? So like, well, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it worked like that. Sometimes how they say you burning the candle at both ends. It's like, how bad do you really want it? But, and it's like, it's not enough to be really good. Because, it's a big planet. There's mad talented people out here. There's talent all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And it's not enough, but people think that's enough. And it's like, nah, you got to have that grit. You have to, want to know the business. There's so much to it. And sometimes you do got to work full time, overtime, and put in time for the music. And if you want to put in time to be a socialite too, hey, that's where your time going to be. Wherever you put your time in is what you're going to become. Whatever you're going to put your time in. So that's up to you. Friendly competition does make you go harder. But you know what? I don't even look at it as competition. I look at it as like, again, it's like, I'm going to give you an example, like 90s hip hop. Because to me, that's the best example. When all these different artists came out in the 90s, yo, it was like having superheroes. Like Wu-Tang, say Wu-Tang was the Avengers. But then you had Nas, like a Superman. Or you had Jay-Z, I don't know. Let's just say, what's my man? I can't even think of his name. Whoever Robert Downey Jr. plays. Iron Man or whatever like that. Whatever the case, or this person is Batman. I'm not going to compare all the things, but you know what I'm saying. It felt like all the 90s hip hop era, it was just a bunch of superheroes and stuff like that. A bunch of dope people with dope talents connecting with each other. And maybe that's why they took on those names too. A lot of them did take on those type of names. So, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, to me, it wasn't really competition. It was just, yo, I'm dope at what I do and I'm connecting with you because you dope, because when we connect, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we're gonna bang out when we connect. We're gonna make something even greater every time. And if it's 2 superheroes together or if it's 10, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be great. So I look at it like that. So I never look at it as friendly competition. I just look at it as the greats getting together. And now with the internet, 8 billion people, it's easy to find greatness in other folks. It's easier to connect. It's dope. No cost. Let me see. Just talking to studios in person helps a lot too. Like if you got one nearby, just show up and ask anyone. This is true. Yeah, Sammy, that's a great, you know what? Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to go and pop. Well, I don't think you could just pop up on the studios. I think you got to find a way to connect with them. I don't think you just knock on the door. You probably got to reach out to them first. But that's a great idea. Maybe finding the studios on social media, sending a message to them, hey, and let them know, hey, I offer X, Y. Yo, that's actually a really great idea. Sheesh. I look like an enigma. I don't know what that is. You're going to have to explain what that is. You could get an internship as well. Yeah, I've gotten a couple internships. I don't think, as an older, I've thought about that, Stretchy. I think as an older person, I don't think they're going to let an older person intern. But for a younger person, I used to intern at Astroworks, which was Caroline Distribution when I was younger. And then I interned at a couple studios, younger. As an older person, I don't think that way would probably be beneficial because I think they will try to play you. I mean, I don't even think they'll let you in the door, to be honest. So for the older person, they might have to figure something else out. But for a younger person, yeah, interning could go work good. I think if you're older, you find a buddy, you find a friend. Because I noticed that, like, there's a lot of guys that they might have other professions, but they've done music and are pretty proficient. I think you link up that way because it's more mature. You can speed it up. Because also, too, when you're interning at places, they kind of make you do mundane work. And I think for an older person, you don't got time for all that playing. Like I was when I was at Caroline Distribution and Astroworks, they just had me open up envelopes. I mean, at the time, I looked at it as just open up envelopes, but it was from all the different artists, from all different labels that they had and stuff like that, that was cool. But I think when you're older, I don't think that you're trying to do all that. I mean, unless you're secure, you're financially secure or something like that. But I think if you get, connect with somebody, a brother or sister that got somebody that got something going on, and willing to spend time with you, I think you can speed it up like that. I mean, that's my 2 cents. I'm gonna try to upload something. What is this thing being held in review? Samuel said, I definitely need to get my YouTube. I got some. Oh, yeah, Samuel. My fault. YouTube took that. There's nothing wrong with that comment. Yeah. Yo, what I find is just Samuel, I went crazy on YouTube for really in the last 12 months. I really sped it up, but I'm gonna say the last 2 years. And I've seen the growth. I've seen how I can help. Before, I just used to leave my portfolio up, my voiceover and my vocal work, my songs. I used to use it as a calling card. So I was always using it. But then I realized things like this whole, even with community growth and different stuff, more so than other platforms. So YouTube is, I don't know. It seems to be working out. So I'm off. I'll hit you up, bro. Yeah, yo, Binoculars, great to meet you, man. It was great to meet you. Peace. I probably missed him already because I was like looking up, walking. He ain't gonna know what 2,500 you talking about until you have to leave. I'm sorry, I told you to delete your beat the other day, bro. I was a little cranky. Nah, it's all good. Yo, real purse, yo, we all go through it. That's, you know what I'm saying? I try to give folks a little grace. I'm not gonna come up here and, you know, even if somebody bashing me, you know, I try to let people know just to be respectful, man. But I know everybody go through it, man. You people, yo, that's even cool that you got up here and you said that, yo. That's big of you. They say you was cranky, yo. It's no big deal, man. We here together, yo. We living this life together at this moment. Hey, Jermaine BS, A1 Talk. Okay, peace. Peace, Jermaine. Yo, how are you? Now I saw someone saying that they said that you delete the beat. What happened? I'm sure. Nah, I didn't delete no beat, man. I keep everything. Even the mistakes, I keep them. I bounce them out. So I make sure to complete, you know, because before I used to just sit with a hard drive full of stuff. And I still got older stuff that I'm sitting on. But right now with this opportunity, what I'm doing, like when I'm doing the lives with you guys and I'm making beats, there's couple things that I'm doing. Once I'm done making the track with you, no matter how it sounds, I'm bouncing it down to a 2-track. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna write to it later, no matter how messed up I think it sounds. And then the other part I'm doing, I'm bouncing out all the track outs. All the instruments, I'm bouncing it out because I'm gonna import those into Pro Tools. Like, I'm not sitting on anything because what I've noticed after making records for so many years, there's things that I went crazy about that made no noise. And there's things that I was like, and those things move, those records move. So I'm just gonna make all the records I can. I have a golden opportunity and I'm just gonna feed the system. The same way I've been popping up with content, constant, is the same way I'm gonna do them songs. Let me see. Oh, Pedro, I'm glad you think it's, yeah, sharpen skills. That's it, man. Sharpen skills. Yeah, I'm trying to break it up because I'm answering you, Pedro. This chat thing is dope. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I didn't know whether to do it or not because people started coming in. I started developing my channel from doing animal voiceovers. That drew a lot of audience in there. And as I developed the finger drumming, started developing more audience there. So I thought I was gonna be stuck doing that. So yeah, now that I'm coming to a close of this month with just, you know, making beats live and stuff like that, just for this month, I'm just not gonna do it every day. I wanted to transition to something else, which is this chat, to get to know you guys. We get to know each other, the people that's into what I do. And so I'm glad that you like it, yo. And it's good because, you know, people will be like, oh, you know, teach, you know, like, teach this, teach that. And I was like, I'm not really a teacher, but talking, you know, if we're having casual conversation, I don't mind sharing, you know, just like people share information with me. They share artists, they share tips on hardware, they share, it's just like, you know, artists inspiring artists, artists feeding artists, you know, type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Or just people inspiring people, because maybe everybody in here is not an artist, but I feel like everybody has art in them. They just might not pursue it. You know what I'm saying? They don't pursue their creativity for whatever reasons, but I feel like everybody has that in them. So let me see. I told him to transpose the beat down 2 octaves, reverse it, and then delete it. It sounds funny. It sounds funny. Yo, that's cool, yo. Nah, that's cool, yo, because that's hilarious, yo. Literally, Samuel said, literally just knock on the studio doors. I've done it before, and it usually works out. But you definitely got to shave so they don't think you're homeless again. Right? I don't want to get shot, yo. Yeah, like, yo, who is this guy? You know what? Samuel, you said that? I'm going to try that. Yo, so let me tell you something. Remember I told you I was like, in my first EP I put out in 2000, when I was telling you, right? So I remember getting that EP, and again, I'm in Jersey, I'm close to the city. I'm even closer to the city than I was when I was younger. But I remember going to Electric Lady Studio, the famous Electric Lady Studio where Jimi Hendrix, or, you know, or whatever. And at that time in 2000, a studio was like $400 for 1 hour. But I figured that I had a quality product, and I put my money together, and in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna pay for $400 for 1 hour, and I'm gonna try to do as many songs as possible. That was in my mind. It was 2000, 24 years ago. So what did I know, right? But I remember taking my CD, because nobody was answering the phone. And I said, exactly what you said. I was like, I went up to the studio door, I knocked on the door, nobody answered the door. So what I did, I put my CD under the door of the studio. Of course, I never heard from him, but it's funny that's what you remind me when you say that, because that's what I did back then. And I thought I had to go through all those, and think about that. That's how much everything has changed. I already put music together that I already paid for. I had 1,000 copies. I had to pay for studio, all that stuff. Then I made that. I was willing to pay $400 at Electric Lady Studio because I felt like that's what you needed, And I still didn't get, still gatekeepers. And that's the beauty. 24 years later, there's no gatekeepers. And the cost to admission, depending on if you have the equipment or not, is close to nothing. For me, it's nothing, because I already own all the equipment. I own the means to production, and the cost to put it out is nothing. So, 24 years, this thing done came a long way. It's beautiful to see it through. Let me see. Oh, get out of here. You know somebody in there for? Okay. So, you know what? Stress free, you give me hope. You said, a cat in their 40s doing intern. That you give me hope, because I'm thinking like, maybe I'm in my own way then. Maybe I'm in my own way. Because I just think about how mugs try to play you, but okay. That's inspiring to know that there is somebody in their 40s doing an internship. That's dope, Dub said to start selling beats or lyrics. I'm gonna tell you something, Dub, if you're talking about Fiverr and selling something. So when I originally started on Fiverr, 2013, I started on Fiverr, and I started there to cut my costs on posters and flyers and stuff like that. Then 3 years later, I started selling on Fiverr, right? So 2016. And I originally went on Fiverr trying to sell lyrics. And then lyrics turned into me selling DJ drops, and DJ drops end up turning to vocals and voiceovers. So yeah, I would say just get started. You don't know, try something, try anything. If you want to start with beats, start with beats. If you want to start with lyrics. Maybe those things do take off for you. But if maybe at least it's something else, like, you might do jingles or something like that. You might do something else. So hold on, just give me 1 second. Let me cross the street.
Hey, Bruce, you got the nose like this.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Hey, hello. Yeah, just try anything. Start with something and then just be flexible. That's all I'm gonna say. If people come to you and they ask you, can you do this? Can you do that? Then, if you know that it's in your means to do it, get paid from it, because you're gonna get a learning experience. That's how I got into the whole jingles thing, and it was crazy because, like I said, I went on Fiverr when I started selling lyrics. That wasn't working. Then the DJ drop was my first $5 that I made. Then people were asking me, could I do a skit? And of course, because in hip hop, you do skits for your project. So I did that. Then people would ask, could I do a jingle? And so even when I was doing jingles back then, I was starting out with GarageBand. I was using the royalty-free loops with GarageBand, putting those together in a format, kind of beat making already. I didn't even think about it like that, because I was just trying to get paid. I was just trying to build a business. So your level of skill that you got. So the only thing I suggest is that when you do go on Fiverr and you make a gig, don't overpromise. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't overpromise. State what you can do, maybe underpromise and overdeliver, if that makes sense. State what you can do and do it. And do it to, what I like to people is that the best gigs to me are the ones that you can do the fastest with the most high quality, and then offer it at a low rate to build up your audience. Once your audience and your reviews, then you can start moving the price up. But yeah, give Fiverr a chance, man. I built you'll see me. The same username I have here is the same username all over the internet. And it's the same username on Fiverr. So you'll see it. You'll see that, you'll see my portfolio. You'll see the work with all the companies that I've worked with. You'll see all the reviews. You'll see that, yeah, my thing is the real thing. You see, I'm not blowing smoke. I don't do that. Well, I do, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. It's bright out here. My fault. Where you at, though, dude? I'm in Jersey. The city's right there. I'm gonna show you. I'm in Jersey. I remember that. I was there for that. I mean, look at, you could go as low, Dub, you can start as low as $5 I think they moved it to $10. That's what I mean. I was like, find the thing that you could do the quickest with the most high quality. Find something small. Even if it's something that you get paid thousands of dollars for, try to find a way to break it down to its smallest compound, like giving out a paid sample or something like that, just to get traction. Because no matter what you achieved in life, you're going to a new platform. So you gotta prove yourself on that platform in a sense, if you know what I'm saying. So find things that you could do real dope, even if you feel like the price is higher, but try to bust it down, you know what I'm saying, to small, so that you can get an introductory price and get people to buy from you, so you can get reviews and stuff like that, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Let me see, I'm gonna cover this up for real. Yo, you have to feel bad about that, man. It's over with, man. Who care about the past? We here today, yo. Let me see. Samuel said, there's no such thing as a good price. It's just whatever you need to make. I've sold beats, and at least it's $50 all the way up to, yeah, it's really about the supply and demand. There you go. Yo, Samuel is dope, man. California curls, we are. Peace, bro. Peace. Imagine if the industry talked like this, yo. Bro's the next Jason Derulo. Bro, the industry is effed. We should never commercialize arts, but it is what it is. I mean, people had to make money somehow. I don't know. Asperger's or Down syndrome. I got both. What are you saying? I'm sorry to hear that saying. Don't be. It's awesome. Word up, saying. Thumb drive's the new CD. Thumb drives, yeah. I mean, yeah. Thumb drives is the new CD. I don't know if you mean just to carry your information around or if you mean to sell. I guess it could be used for both if you got demand. Yo, stress free use on Apple Music too or just online? Dub Deuces, this is. I still love working in analog. Okay. Bro, I'm gonna add a few. Feel the vibe is from August 10th. Bro, Sammy, that's me, bro. Straight up. Okay, bam, man, I love it. Multi's connected. Here, I'm gonna show you. Well, it's foggy out, but the city. Let me see. Hold on. Chuck's here. I don't know, you can see those. Let's see. Let me try across the street if I get hit. Get hit trying to show you. Can you see it? It's New York. That's the city behind me, but you can't really see it. It's so freaking bright. Hold on. Let me see. Yo, Stress Free, I want to ask you a question about analog. Yo, if you push the signal, does it actually clip or does it, what does clipping sound like in analog? Like I'm totally digital. I know you get that crunchiness and it sounds weird when you get digital clipping, but what does analog clipping sound like? Or is there, and can you really push it until you just get a flavor? Like, yo, just push the dial up. No clipping? Are you serious, yo? So you're telling me you could just push the signal and then it's just really getting a flavor? Yo, that's dope. So you're saying, would you recommend? Wow. Okay. So is that why people would prefer to go analog versus digital? I mean, for digital, I know one of the best things about digital is that you could just recall everything, all your settings. And I know with analog, you got to, mark it and stuff like that. But is that why you would go analog? Because, like, you don't have to worry about clipping. I also heard about, like, the warmth. So there's the city right there. So I'm about 6 miles outside of New York City. That's where I'm at. Outside of Manhattan. Quality is much better. Yeah. Hey, Minnie, what's up, yo? But when you say the quality is much better, I mean, right? But that's preference-wise, right? Because most people listening to music is not like, you could really feel the difference? Can you really feel the difference? Is that just us, that people that make music, or like the listener? I do have a preamp analog. I got that Neumann. Nice to see you out there. Yeah. I think it's becoming a thing. It's becoming a thing, Minnie. Analog and digital are the same audio signals, but with analog, you get more issues and imperfections, which makes it feel alive and more. Okay, it's an ear thing, yo. Dicker Richardson. So, but the audio is literally the same. All analog gear, digital processing signals. Huh. But I would say, even if you're running everything, you would still get like I'll get a couple choice mixing board. Like I got a preamp that's again, but it's like you would still get a couple choice pieces. Like, what about people brag about that LA 2A? You got that? Oh yeah, the leaves changing colors. It is nice. Analog to digital. Right, and you just keep it in the digital realm after that, right? You don't bring it back out, right? I say I got a block like this. The light is too bright. Say I got only cheap, nothing good, like a LA2. Oh, back out to ADAT. Now, yo, but I used to be in the studio with ADAT. Hold on. So are you doing? Thank you. I gotta run across the street. But are you doing that because it gives you a certain type of feel and tone, or you're just like a victim of habit? It's like, yo, this is what I'm used to. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like, well, I don't want to say it's time consuming, but it's a little extra time that you don't have to do. You do that for everybody's project or just your own? You're doing that for like a taste, right? And Samuel, you know what? It don't even matter if you got cheap. Nah, as long as you know how to work it. I seen mugs have mad equipment. They don't even know how to work the equipment. Who cares? Yes, it was my ears. I used to. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, when you get your sound, you want to, I like that. For everything I do. Oh, wow. Okay. So folks could come to you for they're going to get that certain sound. So you develop your sound. See, the only thing I feel about analog, right? So if a piece of equipment go out, you get a new piece of equipment, it's going to change that sound. That's the only thing I feel about that. At least, let me see. Let me try to block the sun. Wave is close, but MP3 is stripped down quality. Yeah. Yeah, but you want that detail, you should do I record in a 4832 floating. So I get that. Damn, it's hot. Man, it's starting to get warm today, golly. You can't really see the city through the trees. I will show you, let me see. Let me see if there's an open. I'll show you the city through the trees. Let me see. iPhone. Oh, my phone. iPhone camera not like that anyway. Yeah, my phone. Let me see. Can you see the city through the trees? Let's see. Barely. No, you can't see nothing. You can just see fog. You can just see fog. That's crazy. See, I run all my stuff through an old cassette driver. After all, it processed digitally and mastered just to get a rougher sound, but sometimes it doesn't work. Hey, that's the beauty of music, man. Yo, experimenting, man. Gotta try that, yeah. For whatever reason, it sounds better on my old Mac. Well, also too, AIFF retains all the metadata too. Wave doesn't. So I mean, that's a good thing too. AIFF, yeah. Yeah, it keeps all. I mean, anyways, there's a lot of things. Once it's that, anyways, you can convert it to wave, whatever format you need. But I know that AIFF right now, that that keeps all the metadata. I hope that you're putting all that in there too when you're putting. Let me see. You know what I noticed, yo? I'm up here. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna save my battery so I don't have to charge the whole battery because I've been up here for 75 minutes. So I'm gonna get out of here. Get back to the house, get everything ready, and then we'll go and make another track. All right, I'll see you in a minute.